So this is my Mac toolbox. I've had it since I think 2004, maybe 2003. I bought it. The box itself, this piece here, I was about $5,500, and I think this side cabinet was like $1,800 or something like that. So yeah, pretty expensive, but I financed it. I was a mechanic full time, and I've had it for a long time. It's been a great box. This box, it was between this and Snap-on, and I asked the Snap-on dealer if I could pull out the bottom drawer, this one here, and stand in it, and he said, hell no. I asked the Mac dealer that because they were really pushing these new M-Class 2 and 3 Superstations, and he said, yeah, just stand in it. He goes, I don't want you jumping up and down in it, but you should hold your body weight. And I got in it, and I said, sold. So I ended up buying this one first. So recently, I've been having some problems opening it, and this key cylinder here was having some issues. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to swap the cylinder out. I got one on the, the pry bar cabinet on the side, and there's another one here on the side cabinet, and I actually think I have a spare somewhere else. Well, what turned out happening is when I pulled the cylinder, there's like a little lock pin or lock key like this, and that thing, as soon as I pulled it, it disengaged this rod, and this rod is what rotates and runs the locking mechanism. So when that happened, all the drawers locked. All of them got locked on me, and I was like, crap. So I had to pull this big drawer out. And just to show you how big this drawer is, that's a full-size Benelli M1 Super 90 shotgun with a big, long trap barrel on it. So this drawer is absolutely huge. And this drawer holds all of my sockets, all of my grinding tools, and all of my air tools and other. Big drawer, the box would have been permanently locked because there was no way to unlock it. These drawers are all locked. Some of them aren't. And so the locking mechanism is related to this bar. This bar slides back and forth, and it pushes those out of the way to unlock the drawers. And it's on some sort of camming effect, so I could see why it's easy for it to release and lock. And these have that, they kind of are set for earthquake proofness, but yeah, wow. I was surprised. And there's the model number of the box, just so you could see how old it is. But yeah, these rails, they hold a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. So I had to pull it. I'm going to fix it and figure while I'm in there, I might as well re-grease everything, re-grease these sliders and everything, and just give it some maintenance because I haven't done that. And part of it was I removed the mat in the inside, and it looks like Air 2 oil has been dripping in there and stuff. So I ended up vacuuming out the big drawer. I wiped it out with rubbing alcohol to keep it clean. And so it's a little bit of toolbox maintenance, something actually I haven't done. It's been 20 something years. So we'll give it a little love, see if we can get the drawer back in, get the locking mechanism working, swap out that lock cylinder, and see where we're at. Should be fun. So anyway, I'm going to see if I have another one of these and I can swap over. If not, I have a spare one from a different lock, and I may rekey it with the pins for here so that it'll accept this key. I thought it was maybe the key, and maybe these little stops on the key were worn out, but if I put it into this one, it's the same one. So with the other lock, I would have to stick the key in and kind of pull it out halfway and then kind of get it just right for it to engage. Now, it could just be a worn cylinder, and that's true too, but let's just fix it. We're gonna try the old cylinder real quick. See, it seems to rotate smooth. I have no key issue, so I'm not exactly sure what was going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lubricate the pins. So normally, you could use lock lubricant, but locks, because they're in the shop, they tend to get exposed to a lot of dust and stuff and particles in the air. So if you grease things, grease attracts dirt and dust. So I'm just going to use some graphite in there and just push it through on both sides, and then kind of cycle it in. Hopefully that'll help these things to smooth out. You can see it kind of falling out of it. That's it. That's how they work. Oh. Whoopsies. Okay, so the toolbox is locked. Come over and unlock it. Pull my key out. That seems good. Everything in there seems like it's unlocking. Well, now it's time to lubricate these tracks. They are a little sticky and rough. You guys can see the ball bearings will live in these little plastic holders here and here and here and here, and then the same on the inside of the track. So I'm gonna make sure I get all that lubricated, but looking at the top of the track right here, where the first upper set of balls is, it's just dry and kind of gooey. So I'm gonna try to clean that up and put new grease in there. This would be nice. This drawer gets used the most. You know, this is where all of my sockets go. So this drawer comes in and out a lot. It's the heaviest. So I wanna make sure I lubricate it properly. Sometimes I would try to use white lithium grease. Nope, I don't like white lithium. I'm gonna try this stuff to see if it can get into where I need it to get into. So what I like about this grease is I can put little puddles of it, and then I can work it back and forth, and I can kind of see where I'm not getting and where I'm getting. Is that centered? Okay. You could lay down in this box and almost hide in it. All right, I'm gonna unlock it just to be sure.